Welcome back, everybody. It's the 5x5, and I'm your host, David. And this is a special event. Not really. I didn't have anywhere to categorize information, so I might change this to a quick talk channel instead of special events. Anyhow, it really doesn't matter. So if you haven't heard, the WWE Network debuted today, and there was obviously some controversy whether it was going to be on Apple TV or not. But when I came home, I had an errand to run this morning when I came home, and I go to catch up on some shows before I go to work this afternoon. I see that there's, you know how if you have an Apple TV, you know how there was a box missing. They're all in line. You know, there's rows of 4, and then the last line there was a empty box, and I'm like, why? Something changed. Now you remember, if you listened to Fanboy Weekly last night or this morning, depending on how you listen to it, I was talking about there was an update. So I don't know if the update has something to do with, because after the update last night, it did not show WWE, even though I knew, because when I was looking at the website, it had like 5 hours before it debuted. Anyway, but when I came home and turned on my Apple TV to catch up on my shows, that extra box was filled, and I'm like, either they took away some stuff or they added something. So I'm looking, and there in all its red and white glory is the WWE Network that was rolled out. Now, before they rolled it out, because it was going to Roku, it was going to Xbox, and all of those other mobile devices, iPads, iPods, all that kind of stuff. They wasn't sure that it was going to be on Apple TV, because iTunes, or Apple, as gangster as they are, they supposedly wanted a 50% cut. So it's $10 a month. So every subscription, the iTunes or Apple will get $5. But here's the catch. There's not a catch. I'm not going to say that. The catch is that if you're not watching closely, now here, if you sign up through your Apple TV, and I'm assuming through your iOS device, it doesn't have an option to do the free trial. It might give you the free trial. I'm not sure. I signed up outside of Apple TV because if you do it through iTunes, your Apple TV, or your iOS device, it builds it in 6-month increments. So it'd be $59.94 a month. There was no tax, which I didn't see, but like $60 a month. I mean, for every 6 months. But so you only get to build that twice a year. They should give you some kind of discount to do it that way, but they don't. So if you do it through iTunes, like there's an option to go ahead and bill it through iTunes. Like I have my Netflix and my Hulu Plus billed through iTunes. But if you do the WWE Network, it will be billed after the 7 days, I think. Maybe or maybe not. I'm not totally sure at this point. It will be billed at the 6-month price. So I went to the website, and you know what? It obviously a lot of people are signing up because it took me like 4 tries in about 30 minutes to do it all. I kept on getting timeout, so there's a lot of people signed up. I finally got in, got my stuff in there. You have to opt out when you're signing up through your computer, and this is what I did because I didn't want to be billed through iTunes $60 at a time, even though it's only twice a year. I didn't want to be billed that, so I'll just do the $10 a month. I'm in the free trial now. I don't know if I want to continue this. I might start it back up when what's the next one coming up? I think it's WrestleMania, the next pay-per-view, just so I can have it. You know, how much are pay-per-views? if you do it now, that's a month. You can get maybe one or two um, pay-per-views a month for that 1 month. If it's one of the ones you want to watch, of course you can watch it live um, through your Apple TV. What else? But what does that do to pay-per-view sales? Are they gonna? I think they'll make more money this way. I think it's what they're thinking, because everybody doesn't have the option to go pay-per-view. If they're doing it this way, you can also pay through your PayPal. I did see that as an option, but like I said, you have to opt out. Even if you sign up through your computer, you have to opt out of the 6 month worth of billing at one time. So they'll just bill you for the 1 month at a time after your 7-day trial expires. So keep that in mind. So I downloaded the app. Well, the app is on there. I signed up. It's pretty interesting. There's a couple things that's not working right now, like the Vince McMahon, which we haven't seen him on any of the shows. It's the Vince McMahon welcome message. It says duration 0 minutes, so there's nothing there. So and there's, if you see it, like some of the writing, I don't know if this is a bug specific to the Apple TV. I'm not terribly sure, but that doesn't work. What else is there? So when you get to the main page, the top of the screen, it has the Vince McMahon, the kind of splash panels. Then it says network, WWE Network on now. That has the WrestleMania tab. Which I think we're 6 weeks away from WrestleMania. Then it says, gives you a schedule. Today's schedule will have, but then it has WWE Superstars on now, which is not really on now. So the on now, you have an option to play live or from the start. This is air date February 20th, so this would probably be from a Friday night SmackDown. That would have been the 20th, yes. So I guess tonight, if I were to be looking, see, I'm never going to be home when this is live. I'm always at work on Mondays and Fridays when WWE comes on. But you can always play if you miss anything. So today's schedule, they have Friday Night SmackDown. Then they have Beyond the Ring up next. I don't know. That's going to be at 1 p.m. today. So that's going to start here a little bit. But this is it. But it's the air date from October the 24th, 2011, and it's 2 hours. That's coming up at 1 o'clock. I guess that's going to be broadcasting it. In-ring specials. In-ring specials from NXT is going to be 3 p.m. Then WrestleMania 1 at 4 p.m. and then the Raw pre-show at 6:30. So you'll be able to watch those all live. That's in the today's schedules. Then it gives you all the shows that are available through the WWE Network. There's Raw replays, SmackDown replays, Legends of Wrestling, of course, Beyond the Ring, ECW Hardcore TV, and WCCW, which is the World, I can't really see what that says, Championship Wrestling. So I'm assuming that's a old school prior to WWE. Then it has a recommended area where it has the welcome message that does not work on Apple TV right now. And I'm thinking it doesn't work on my computer because I tried and nothing came up. They have WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 17. These are all recommended. WWE Extreme Rules 2012, I've seen that. WCW Bash at the Beach 1996. So some of these things, if you've been a hardcore WWE fan, WCW, WWF, if you watch all those, and it'd be perfect because you can get all this backstory and all the old episodes and wrestling matches, some of the great legends I've seen. I don't know if CM Punk is going to be a present. The funny thing is, although, if y'all haven't heard, this is a spoiler, although so obviously Randy Orton won the Elimination Chamber last night, he's obviously not the face of the WWE, because if you go to the website, it's got John Cena's face plastered everywhere. So when I predicted last night that Randy Orton would lose, and because I thought Batista was in the Elimination Chamber, but he's already in the WrestleMania match. So if I knew that, I kind of got it mixed up. But Randy Orton, of course, he's going to get beat by Batista because they're going to go do this whole advertising thing for Guardians of the Galaxy and promote that and promote him and get more people into WWE and to the movie theaters. And then John Cena will come in and he will beat Batista. Whatever after Guardians of the Galaxy has gone away, that opening weekend, just like The Rock did. I think John Cena will resume the mantle of WWE champion. That's just what I'm thinking. But so Dwayne Hadley from the Dwayne Hadley Network. I don't know if he's signed up. We need to do a show. We're in talks about doing another show together. So possibly we'll be able to talk about WWE and the WWE Network. So it's worth checking out for 7 days. What I was more interested in, which they're not on here, which I thought it was promised to us, the Diva Show, because I'm a reality TV boy. There was going to be a reality show that featured some of the older wrestlers, like living in the house together. I don't know if they filmed that yet. That's not on here. So when I found out that information, and I'll be able to see, because it's not, like I looked in the original shows, it's not there. This is day one. I don't know when they has slated to roll those out onto its network, but you have a pretty successful reality show with the Divas. People are watching it. It has got a second season, but here's the thing: they're not going to have to rely on Entertainment Television anymore if it's going to be on their network. So if people want to watch the Divas and the other Divas that you don't see wrestling, you might only be able to see it on the WWE Network. And I wonder how it's going to work for the Sci-Fi Channel, and I think they do it on A&E or AMC, whatever the two channels are that I know Sci-Fi is one of them that shows the WWE show SmackDown and Raw. Are they going to be affected by this? Because they're not going to get viewers, and I'm sure they're probably some of the biggest rating shows for that time slot, especially on Monday, especially on Friday nights. Nobody's watching. If you have the Tag TV app, for me, when I look at it, you see what's trending, and it's always either SmackDown or Raw is always in the top 5. And a lot of times on Friday night it's number 1. People are watching it, so I don't know how that's going to affect their viewing. There's a couple things I wanted to share about the Apple TV specifically. I went to idownloadblog.com. It says, as previously promised, the World Wrestling Entertainment will be enabling this network channel on Apple's $99 media streaming box later today. Although there have been concerns that the WWE channel won't make it to Apple TV because Apple was demanding as much as 50%, like I was saying earlier, cut from the network orders placed. The WWE Network sign-up page was down at post time, indicating high interest in a free 1-week trial. Well, that's it. If you sign up outside of the iTunes and then you just sign in, they're not going to get that 50%. Whether it matters, it doesn't affect you one way or the other, except for getting a free trial and being billed 6 months through iTunes, or opting out if you sign up through the website and you're able to just pay monthly at $9.99. Let's see. WWE's Apple TV channel was confirmed by network's frequently asked question page, and first reported by Jordan Kahn of 9 to 5 Mac, and second reported by David from the 5x5. The second generation Apple TV or newer is required according to the docs. Yeah, I doubt if the first gen will be able to support this because this has a hard drive and stuff and nobody's really using it anymore. This is what WWE Network is available for purchasing through WWE.com. You can also purchase WWE Network through Apple TV with an iTunes account. Please note that a WWE Network subscription purchased through Apple TV is not billed monthly. Rather, it is billed as a single charge of $59.99 plus applicable tax for the 6-month subscription period. So I just told you guys that. And then they have an option for where you can sign in for the free week one trial here, and that just takes you to the website. You still need your credit card. Um, they at first said, I don't know who this guy is from Wrestling Zone. He said that it wasn't going to be available, but obviously that's not true because of the 50% cut. And everybody else, like the Xbox or Roku, they're only taking 30%. So that's $3 off of every sale that's done through their system. But it is live now. I just wanted to let you guys know. I know there's a lot of WWE fans out there. I'm one kinda. I watch it because where I work, they watch it, so I've gotten kind of hooked, and I know the people. And plus, my nephew watches it, and it's something for us to talk about together. Let's see. The WWE Network runs $9.99 per month, and subscriptions are available in 6-month blocks. Access to the network offers all 12 of the company's live pay-per-view events, including its biggest show of the year, WrestleMania 30, which will be held April 6th in New Orleans. Wouldn't that be hot to be there in New Orleans? The network offers both a live channel with programming airing throughout the day, as well as on-demand content that users can access anytime. The subscription includes over 1,000 hours of on-demand content, including pay-per-view ever aired by, so you can get all the pay-per-views, although I didn't see Elimination Chamber on there, as well as those held by defunct rival promotions, World Championship Wrestling and Extreme Championship Wrestling. WWE will also be airing new original series on its network, such as there's the one, Legends House, WrestleMania Rewind, I've seen that on there, the Monday Night War, and NXT matchups featuring superstars in training from its Orlando, Florida-based Performance Center. The availability of WWE Network across Apple's range of devices was revealed earlier this month, and really was not planning to allow users to subscribe through their iTunes account, but access has been made available through Apple TV. iOS device users, however, must still subscribe through a browser. Okay, so there it is. You can only subscribe with your iTunes account through your Apple TV. If you are still using, like, say, your iPad or your iPhone or your iPod Touch, you still have to go to the website and sign up that way. So there it is, guys. That is the Apple TV WWE Network information. Hope this was a little informative for you guys. I want you guys to check it out. I think it'd be great. I'm probably going to keep it till WrestleMania. Not that $10 is a much. That's, a lunch. So it's worth it. I want to see Legends House. It's not on there now. I want to see the Divas, which that wasn't mentioned in the article. But as soon as I come up with some more information about the original programming and the reality TV series that's supposedly going to be on the WWE Network, I will let you guys know. Thank you guys so much for checking me out. This is a special event letting you know about the WWE Network, and I will see you later on tonight for the 5x5 late night show. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon.